Hey, what's up guys, Ali here from mysocialyou.com and welcome back to my channel. In this video today, we're going to talk about how to target your Instagram followers with Facebook ads. Before we jump into it, you know what to do. Subscribe, hit the bell icon, and also like this video. All right, now let's jump right into this. And yes, you can target your Instagram followers. So something you have to remember, not all followers, but engaged followers using your Facebook ads. And it can be very powerful. A lot of people and brands, if you build your audience on Instagram, guess what? You can target them, you can put your offers in front of them using Facebook ads. Now, it's a two-step process, and we're gonna look at both in this video. Step number one is we're gonna create a custom audience. So imagine we're gonna capture the people from your Instagram that are super active. So that's step number one. And then step number two is once we have built the custom audience, then we can use that custom audience inside Facebook ads. All right, now let's jump right into the steps. So here I am logged into one of my ads manager on Facebook. So to do step number one, to build the custom audience of people who are engaging on our Instagram, from your ads manager, we want to go to a place called audiences. So you're going to click on, and I know they keep changing the UI and they do like move these things around the buttons, but it's always there. So you're going to go to business tools and then click on audiences, this thing right here. So it's already open in a second window and it's going to look like this. So this is the place where you go to build the custom audiences, lookalike audiences, look at all of this, saved audiences, all that good stuff. Now, let's create a custom audience of people who are engaged on our Instagram. So to do that, we're going to click on right here, create audience, and then custom audience right here, the first option. So let's click on that. And then a lot of different options, and these are called like different sources. So you can build the custom audiences of people going to your website, people watching your video, a lot of stuff. But for this video, we're going to focus on Instagram account. So if you read on the right hand side, I believe, so it says create an audience of people who visited or interacted with your Instagram profile, posts, or ads. You will need a professional account, which can either be a business or creator account. So that's something you have to remember. Your Instagram account cannot be a personal account. You need a business or a creator account. All right, so let's click on that. And then now, if you're like me and you have access to a lot of different Instagram accounts, make sure you select the right one. Because if you don't select the right one, you're going to build an audience from the wrong account. So here's the right Instagram account for this ad manager, because I manage multiple clients, so that's why I have access to a lot of different Instagram accounts. And then look at this. So right now I have everyone who engaged with your account in the past 365 days. So I can change it to 30 days, I can change it to 60 days, 180 days. So that's totally up to you. How big of an audience do you want to capture? So let's say 180 days. And then also there are different options here. You can target everyone, or you can target anyone who visited your account, people who engaged with any post or ad, people who sent you message. So here's something very powerful. For a lot of people, the personal brands or businesses, if you have a huge audience on Instagram and if you get a lot of DMs from people, guess what? You can create a custom audience of people who are just sending you DM. And obviously, if it's only like one or two in a month, that's not a lot of people, right? But if we have a lot of people, for big brands, this can be very powerful. People who saved any post or ad, that's a very powerful, because these people, here's why. If people are sending you messages on Instagram, or people who are saving your post or ad on Instagram, they're already familiar with your brand. I call them hot audience. So if you have more new offers, new lead magnets, or maybe sales campaigns, this can be perfect audience to put your message in front of. All right, for this example, let's just go with the first one, everyone who engaged in 180 days. Let's name this. I'm just going to call it engaged. And then I also like to use the so I remember that I selected 180 days and then create the audience. And it does take, and let's hit done. So right here, even though, so here's the audience that we just created. So even though it says ready, but see it's populating. So after, and it takes sometimes few minutes to a couple of hours. After Facebook is done, you'll actually see a number. So right here, so this is like 590,000 people right here in this audience. So you'll see a number like this right there. And sometimes if the audience is too small, it's going to say something like this, below 1,000, or the audience is like this, so small after matching. So do look for that, because if you have a very small audience, so Facebook may say that's not, the audience is very small. Now, so we created the audience and Facebook is still populating, but let me go to step number 2 and show you how to use this audience inside your Facebook ad. So let's go back to the Ads Manager now. So we're done with step number 1, which is we captured our Instagram audience, aka we built the custom audience inside Facebook Ads Manager. Now step number 2 is, so let's say we want to use that audience inside a Facebook ad campaign. So pop quiz for you. Where do you think inside the Facebook ad campaign creation process, where do we use the audience? If you answered ad set, that's the right answer. So let's create a new campaign, a test campaign. So let's hit create. From objective, let's pick, traffic. We want to drive traffic. You can also do conversion campaigns or lead generation campaign. I'm going to name it test. And I won't build out the whole campaign with everything in it, but I do want to show you where to go and select that audience that we just selected from Instagram, the custom audience. So we're going to hit continue. So that was our step number 1, which was the setting up the campaign objective. Our step number 2 is where we select the audience that we want to target with Facebook ad. So that's right here. So what you want to do is scroll down and you're going to look for this section right here, the audience section right here inside your ad set. And then you see how create new audience, use saved audience, and then also custom audience. And what we just created was a custom audience. So when I click inside this box, you'll see now I'm able to see all the audiences that I have created inside this ad account. And the one I just created, even though Facebook was still like populating, I'm able to select that right here. So Instagram engaged in 180 days. And that's it. Now do make sure, obviously, you dedicate the right budget and you build out your ad campaign as far as the right copy, the offer, the messaging, the image, and also if you're using the video, those are the right type of offers. Because a lot of time people select the right audience. So for example, in this case, we're targeting people who are engaged on Instagram, but then their offer is not compelling, or their image is not really eye-catching, or the video is not really like pulling people in. So make sure you do that as well, because Facebook ads, to really get results from Facebook ads, you have to have the right audience, right? Custom audience or saved audience or lookalike or cold audience, right offer, right copy with the right, you have to basically give people a reason to click on your ad or to go buy your product or buy your service or convert into leads for your business. So do keep that in. That was like a side note for for this video today. But this is how you create a custom audience of people who are engaging with you on Instagram, and then you're able to use that custom audience inside your ad set and target them with Facebook ads. If you have any questions, you know what to do. Leave those questions in the comments below. Before you go, make sure you subscribe, hit the bell icon, and also like this video. I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.